So it's the what was it? What was I trying to do? Oh yes. So I left off halfway through this. Um, so yeah, we're just gonna jump straight back into it. Um, so up here, these guys kind of reorganized after one big pushback. Blah 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 that happened. They managed to get muster a couple hundred thousand citizen militias and start pushing back because they had to draw more men to deal with the grey guys over here, which wasn't going too well because now these guys got numbers up here and they're just piling on them. And they just managed to sweep through, capture a load there, pincer them around the mountains, Dunkirk them. It's not looking too good, and they just siege the capital. Well, they seize it more than siege. Take the capital, because there's no siege of it anymore because they've got tanks and stuff. Anyways, this brings a surrender of them, the peace, and then these guys pull out the war. So that's the end of that war. That was pretty fun while it lasted, I suppose. Not for anyone here, but anyways, the old borders here are restored. These guys pull out in the terms that they get these islands back, uh, this port back, these islands back, and that's it. So they still got some of their colonial possessions back, but not too much. So that's not too good for them. The borders over here. Let's do the borders here first. This looks messy. Okay. So let's just say they got what they took. They got this little border bit. They got a bit more down here, but not all of it, because some has to be transferred to a new government. How do you mess that up? I don't know. Anyways, it's all integrated into this new thing down here. Well, it's not new, it's just the old one, but it's just got new stuff. So yeah, their colonial empire expanded down here at least. This is all transferred to a new government here, which was actually the old claim to this region, which they used to be down here first, is what I'm trying to say. See, yeah, red guys actually originated over here, they've kind of fled through history. And this is given to the blue guys, which integrate it, because I want the borders to look nice, don't come after me. Okay. So that's that border gore dealt with. Okay. So there you go, that's looking nice again. The red guys flee to these remaining islands. The blue guys, and then it's just divvied up in the same way. And let's say it's integrated because I want the borders to look nice and don't come after me because you gotta admit you'd want the borders to look nice too. And the guys here before didn't really have claim to this land, which I've used 300,000 times before, but it works, and it's probably, and it is true. They just kind of spawned in. I'm so tired. And that's divvied up as such. There you go, it's starting to look clean again. And they will leave the coalition after this because it's not needed anymore. It was only for one massive war. That's the original capital of the red guys. This purple, what used to be purple, is transferred back to them, as well as this occupied land here. And they also get, they don't get too much, they're absolutely pointless in doing anything in the war. They're given a little bit here. Which they can't integrate because their government's fallen to pieces. This is given for pink guy because they actually did a load in the war and they deserve it. It's not just that, this whole thing is given to them in a puppet government. grey guys integrate this entirely, as well as taking their colonies. Because it's the same language. They speak the same language. They used to be together for ages. So, yep. And now they have a colonial empire of their own. Not a very big one, but hey, better than nothing. So that's the state of them. And then this is given back. No, this is made into Grey Guy Protectorate up here because they carried the war. And this is transferred back to the brown fellows. And then the grey guys take up to the mountain here. I do want to try to finish this by 20, so I might need loads today. So that's just a nice whole number. So we're on 18, this one is. Alright, I need to make a little occupation zone there. Little puppet government. Okay, and that's the peace conference. Okay, let's have a few colonial revolts. Down here, immediately after peace was signed, a new government sort of just came around. They're too poor to deal with it, so in the end they just succumbed to it. That's the end of that. And a new government is enacted, or is put in place down in this old colony. And then that's removed. And that's removed. And these guys' colonial empire is struggling a lot because it's pretty much dead. But they want to prove themselves that they can still be a world power. So they swim down here to try and reinvade these. They make landing. But blue guys over here, who are a little bit of law, have just tested a massive weapon on these natives. And then just swarms them. And took it over. So that's the end of them natives. And they threatened if these guys didn't pull out and transfer them this, they'd use it on them. Because they don't have range yet, so they can't reach it there. And these guys were forced. Goodness. What's he doing? So if this actually wants to work, they're forced into handing these territories over. As well as down here. Of course, they didn't use the power for good. They just took it themselves. And then that's their empire in place now. They just own the whole Western Hemisphere themselves. So that might be a problem. But we'll see. And then in the end, the orange guys that used to claim to this asked for independence. These guys are broke beyond compare. They said yes. So this is like the end of the big empires. It's all crashing down now. Apart from these grey guys are doing pretty well for themselves. And speaking, these grey guys are doing pretty well for themselves. They're kind of moulding the new world order. They want change, and they don't want some of these guys to exist. For example, these purple guys who they've used a lesser version of themselves. So with no one stopping them, they just rush hundreds of thousands across the border, just straight through, and then their entire government just collapses them. And they set up a new puppet state, and then they own this much now. So that's not too good. Now these grey guys are in the whole continent, looking like the blue guys before. Moreover, they threaten these guys and hand them over their territories here, which they do for a fair price. And they kick these guys off some more islands. So now they're expanding a lot more. And again, all the resource from over there. They also demand the oh no, hold on. Now up here there's a civil war. Like the monarchs who've ruled this for ages, they are overthrown, but not too cleanly. And it looks like this. And these guys declare independence from the Union because they kind of got messed up before. These guys take the opportunity and seize this. And now they're growing a lot. They could probably just destroy the entire continent they want to, but they want to be like an actual strong, cohesive thing. And because of that, they make a little United Kingdom thing. They unite these two crowns to make one thing, and they just leave it alone, so don't want to get us in that. And down here, let's just say they form another government so they can look after their land for them. But they only in the south. They don't have to deal with the rest. Hold on. They take the easy to garrison bits for themselves, but they give up the south. The new government. Cool. And this civil war still goes on over here. But that's enough for one time. Goodbye. Oh wait, hold on. That's the wrong thing.